Well, joining us right now is the BJP's Hyderabad candidate, Madhvi Lata. Ma'am, we have been seeing that there is an FIR which has been registered against you over the bow and arrow gesture on the Ramnavami occasion, where however, you have denied it, that you were opposing it towards a religious structure there. How do you look at it? Because there's an FIR now which has been registered.
See, as this keeps on moving forward, I just feel it looks like a bloody joke spoken or thrown by an individual who thinks himself is a great political leader for the last 40 years. Usually what happens when kids who are not capable of studying and getting good marks in the examinations, if you ask them that why are you failing, then they'll say, that my pen is not writing. I felt like sleeping. मुझे क्वेश्चन समझ में ही नहीं आया. असद के भी यही हरकत दिख रहा है मुझे. जो तीर कभी the whole arrow which was never shown on masjid. Imagine today that false video is becoming his strength to talk to uneducated, unexposed Muslims. That means he has nothing else to talk in his life. And he talks about there shall no development come to this state or to this city. First, he is supposed to answer that. He says Microsoft will not come. Microsoft has come. It has come to high-tech city, which is not his constituency. He is answerable that in 40 years, why did anything not come to his constituency? Today he says because if there is a Ramban, Microsoft will not come. Wipro will not come. Does he have any common sense what he is even uttering? He has lost his stability even to speak.
But they say that you are doing Hindu-Muslim, you are politicizing it, and that is why you were posing it towards the religious structure there, which you deny, saying that it was not towards the religious structure and it was a fake edited video is what you are saying.
See, it is not that whether what I am saying. If people have the real attitude and aptitude to look at the video, when you are, when you're shooting a video towards a person, for example, your camera is shooting me, you're able to see my Bajpa poster back. In the same way, when you're shooting me, you should be able to see masjid back, if I'm aiming towards it. It is not that your camera is somewhere, you pan here, you will see BJP poster. I am standing here, throwing an arrow in the air, you pan it somewhere there, you will see a masjid. Now people should have that much of awareness how to understand a video. Without that, Asaduddin keeps on talking whatever comes crap to him, and these uneducated boys just start thinking that this is how this is happening and this is provoking. Who has opened the December 6th story? Is Asaduddin supposed to open December 6th story? Nupur Sharma's name in all these things? The way I participated during the Ramzan on Hazrat Ali's Julus, distributing even food, I participated in my Ramnavami. There I distributed food. And Hazrat Ali ka jo ghode ke upar aata hai, I have put the flower to that. Here I have done a Ramban in the air. I participated there. I participated here. I don't see the difference.
But how do you look at the FIR now which is lodged against you? What would be your next move then?
The FIR very clearly tells that without wanting to interrogate into the ground reality, they wanted to just take book an FIR on me because irrespective of election time, that the entire infrastructure of the state should work under Central Election Commission of India. They still just don't care that. The infrastructure here, the police here, everybody still works for AIMIM. What else do you want a bigger proof than this? This is how they are going to behave in the entire election time, because after election, they have to again work back with the Congress government here. So the people here are scared. Even the officers here are scared to really stand for justice. Now you tell me what will be our position on the polling day if Election Commission of India doesn't want to come forward to declare our constituency as a sensitive constituency.
Ma'am, also a very unfortunate incident which has been reported in Hubli, where a 24-year-old girl Neha was stabbed to death for apparently allegedly denying her a relation with with a boy called Fayaz. Well, the parents say that there is no proper investigation and they demand a thorough investigation into it. The BJP there says that it's a case of love jihad.
First, I would want to say Neha ji's father, Niranjan ji, is he not himself a Congress person? So, I would want to now throw this to entire country. Now, my dear Bhartiya, now answer me this particular one question of yours, mine. If a Congress councillor himself is not able to get justice in a state where Congress is a ruling party, what will happen to your daughter and any daughter of this country? What will happen to all of us women in this country? Where are we all heading towards? If Neha can be killed and stabbed 10 to 11 times, and where they are not interested to investigate and which is being questioned by their own councillor, Congress councillor Niranjan ji, in a state where there is Congress ruling party, would you want to give this country to that kind of a Congress people? Please don't do this. If you do not think even for a minute, and if you don't go forward saying that we do not want Congress, they are going to spread and put the dead bodies of Hindus in this land. Any girl can be stabbed. Any Hindu boy can be stabbed. We will be only ruled by goons and murderers, I'm telling you. This is a very big thing. Just wake up. Hindus, wake up.
Ma'am, also at the same time, we see Prime Minister Narendra Modi, who was campaigning while he was addressing a public meeting, he has slammed the Congress party and he says that Congress will take away all the money and give it to the Muslims. And also, he further went on to state that these urban Naxals and also the mothers and sisters, even their gold Mangal Sutras will be taken and given it to the Muslims. How do you look at this? They're saying that it's basically they are calling it as appeasement.
Again, I will question back the entire country citizens. Narendra Modi Bhai's manifesto, did it ever talk about Hindu separately and Muslims separately when it has come to the wealth of this country being distributed? He has spoken about youth. He has spoken about Kisan. क्या यूथ में हिंदू मुस्लिम्स क्रिश्चियन ईसाई अलग अलग लोग नहीं रहते? He spoke about the किसान. क्या किसान में ये सारे मजहब नहीं रहते? He spoke about middle class people. क्या सारे मजहब इसमें नहीं रहते? He spoke about poor. क्या सारे मजहब नहीं रहते इसमें? He spoke about infrastructure. क्या सारे मजहब इस्तेमाल नहीं करते इसको? He spoke about the medical facilities for poor. क्या सारे मजहब नहीं रहते? He spoke about the gig workers. अरे कौन है गिग वर्कर्स? जोमैटो गिमैटो जैसे को लेके जाने वाले कौन मजहब वाले हैं? He is the first chief minister of a state where he promoted the kite festival. क्या सारा भारत देश नहीं जानता है कौन सा मजहब काइट फेस्टिवल में बनाता है? गुजरात में भी ये एकमात्र ऐसा कर्मयोगी है